Good day, viewers. I recently took a coast to coast trip from New York to Seattle, including 48 hours on Amtrak's Empire Builder service from Chicago to Seattle. In this video, I'll share a bit of this incredible journey along some of the most beautiful parts of this country. You'll see New York City's renovated LaGuardia Airport. From there, it's off to Chicago, where I spent 24 hours in America's third largest city and try my first deep dish pizza. Then, it's 48 hours on Amtrak's Empire Builder service, traveling along 6 of the northernmost states in the contiguous US. Finally, I check out Seattle-Tacoma, one of the largest cities on the West Coast. Follow along as I document my journey. I begin my journey at New York's renovated LaGuardia Airport. It's amazing how nice it looks, especially if you've been to the old LaGuardia Airport. After a quick check-in and pass through security, I am off to Chicago. After a relatively uneventful flight, I land in Chicago's O'Hare International Airport. This airport is also beautiful and well laid out. I'm making my way to ground transportation where I'll take the L to downtown Chicago. And I made it. From O'Hare, I will take the blue line on the L to downtown Chicago. I'll meet with a few friends and explore downtown. While I wait for my friends, I decide to check out the neighborhood a bit. Cool comic book store and a board game cafe. Time to check out the famous Chicago hot dog. A Chicago dog is an all-beef frankfurter on a poppy seed bun. It's topped with yellow mustard, chopped white onions, bright green sweet pickle relish, a dill pickle spear, tomato slices, pickled sports peppers, and a dash of celery salt. Okay, my friends are here. Time to check out downtown Chicago. We walk along the Chicago River, taking in the sights and sounds. A lot of people are celebrating the long July 4th weekend. After about a 10-minute walk, we reach the Central Business District, also known as the Loop. You will see many party boats, canoes, and other craft on the river. You might recognize the area from famous movies. This part of Chicago stood in for downtown Gotham in Christopher Nolan's Batman movies. We explored downtown a little bit more. Apparently this is a famous popcorn store. Okay, that's a lot of downtown Chicago for today. Tomorrow we check out the Field Museum, Lincoln Park, I try my first deep dish pizza, and then it's off to Seattle by train. I start day 2 at Chicago's Union Station. It's a beautiful station in the neoclassical style and reminds me of some of the New Deal era construction in Queens, New York. After dropping off my luggage at the Amtrak lounge, a privilege to those traveling by sleeper car, I'm off to check out the famous Field Museum. I'm now at the famous Field Museum, similar to the Museum of Natural History in New York or Smithsonian in Washington, D.C. This month, they have a special exhibit on early human habitation in the Americas, especially in and around the Great Lakes. After checking out the Field Museum, I'm off to explore the Lincoln Park neighborhood and try my first deep dish pizza. On my way there, I have this beautiful taxi ride along the famous Lakeshore Drive. Trying my first deep dish pizza. It's delicious but very big. I wouldn't want to have it more than once a quarter. After making my way back to Union Station and while waiting for my train, I decide to check out the neighborhood a little bit more. I'm thrilled to find the Chicago Board of Trade and the Federal Reserve Building a real treat for an economist. I think I'll end it here for this part of the video. In the next part, check out my trip by Amtrak to Seattle and the sights and sounds of Seattle and Tacoma.